guys, it's your girl the Bedrock Beauty, and I'm back with episode 3 of my RuPaul Drag Race All-Stars inspired makeup look. So this episode was pretty much the herstory of like females, like powerful women or whatever. So without further ado, we gonna zoom in. I'm gonna tell you guys about the episode, tell you who I chose to recreate, and y'all know the rest. Okay, so this episode, they had all of the All-Stars kind of recreate some like historical events with females. It was kind of like a satire kind of performance, and each girl was given a woman of history, and they had to kind of have like, they had like a funny little skit. So we had Fifi O'Hara, she was Helena Troy. Alaska was Eve. Detox was Marie Antoinette. Ginger Minge was Catherine the Great. Roxy was Ava something, some Spanish name that I can't pronounce. Alyssa Edwards was Canny Oxley, I think. And then Katia was Princess Di. So each girl had to kind of, they had a costume, etc., etc. And pretty much the entire episode, Fifi O'Hara was getting on my nerves. So honestly, out of everybody that was performing, Alyssa Edwards like killed it. She snapped. And not only did she kill it being well, who was she again? I said Canny Oakley. She killed her makeup look. Her entire like performance. Episode 3 was amazing. So I decided to recreate her makeup look. Was basically, most of their makeup looks was kind of basic. Like I feel like no one's really gotten out of the box lately. Like a couple of girls did basically the runway look this week was drag of the future, so a lot of silvers and blacks were used in most of the makeup looks. So we're gonna focus on Alyssa Edwards. She had a basic black smoky eye with a silver lip, which is pretty much what the focal point of her makeup look. So I'm so excited that I finally get to crack my new baby open. Hey girl. And this is the Too Faced collab with NikkiTutorials, which is one of the most famous YouTubers ever. So I've already posted my haul video, and you guys can see the rest of the awesome stuff that I bought, but this one was just like my most exciting thing. And they have all the colors that we need for our makeup look today. So we're going to be using only this palette plus a little bit of extras. You know how I like to do it. So you guys know, I say it in every video, I'll say it to any of my clients, any of my friends that have makeup questions. The first step is to prime your face. So I've already primed my actual face, and then we're going to prime our eyes using the Shadow Assurance, which actually came included with the palette that I just showed you guys. So we're just going to put this all over the lid. And this is my first time using Too Faced Shadow Assurance, because you guys know I normally use the Urban Decay eyeshadow priming potion. So I'm going to kind of get to review all of these new products that I'm putting on my face today. So just go ahead and blend this in. And smoky eyes may be one of my favorite eyeshadow looks to do. Like, it's not very complex, but at the same time, like, a classic smoky eye will just make you feel like a woman inside, you know? So we're gonna go in with my handy dandy Wet n Wild blending brush, and we're gonna go in with Makeup and Chill, which is this brown color here as our transitional shade today. I'm just gonna lightly tap it because I'm not sure how pigmented it is, so we're just gonna start small and build our way up. So basically this episode was one of the better episodes so far. Like, I feel like all of the girls did a really good job, so it kind of made it very hard to decide who was going to be in the bottom this time. So basically, you know, the girls vote each other off and blah blah blah, which they came up with the criteria where they would use the judges' critiques as a guideline on who they would send home. Which sometimes you may have a bad week, but that doesn't mean you're a bad drag queen or you're not better than some of the other competitors. So I already knew it was gonna be some blase skippy going on with that, because come on guys, we all know that women are catty and drag queens are cattier. So just imagine. So they were really, like, everyone did a really good job, I will say, this week. So Katya and Ginger Minch end up being in the bottom, and I understood kind of why I kind of understood why Katya was in the bottom, because like her Princess Di was kind of boring. But honestly, like, Princess Di wasn't like out there, you know what I mean? Like, she was iconic, but she was really demure, at least to me. Like, of course she spoke her mind more than some of the other people in royalty, but at the same time, like, you can't really, like, how are you supposed to make that funny, you know? But back to this eye makeup look. So we've already got our transition shade, and we just gonna get right into it. So basically this eyeshadow look is black, 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 and more black, and a hint of silver, because you guys know I love black eyeshadow. I don't know what it is about black eyeshadow, I just love it. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna start with silver first, because black is good and it's bad at the same time. Like, it's easy to accidentally put some black where it doesn't belong, and then you're screwed. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with Frosted Yum, which is this silver shade here, and I'm just using my concealer eyeshadow brush from e.l.f. and we're just gonna coat and this is like a really iridescent silver color. It's got a lot of shimmer in it, more than I thought from looking at it in the pan, but a lot of silver going on in there. So you just build it up until you get the color or the intensity that you like. And I'm really just focusing on this inner part of the eye area, because it's just going to be a hint of silver. Then we're going to go ahead and do the other eye. But we're really getting down to the nitty gritty when it comes to Drag Race, because like, if you don't have your A game, you can be sent home, because these girls are gunning for that money and the crown, you know. Of course that's important too. And using this eyeshadow palette, I know I'm just all over the place. Like, I feel like, I don't know, but I thought that it would be a little bit more opaque, at least this Frosted Yum color. Like, when NikkiTutorials uses it, of course the palette she has is just like incredible, but I'm just not like, I'm not 100% impressed, if that's okay. And I've only used 2 shadows so far, so we're just gonna see if maybe this one's just bogus or whatever. But so far I'm not really just like in love with it as much as I thought it would be. Like, it's not like, it's coming up bright on camera, but if you looking in person, it's really patchy. So to fix that, I'm gonna go in with my NYX pigment in the color, I'm not sure what the color is, but it's this really like white silver color, and we're just gonna put that right over Frosted Yum, because it's not as pigmented as I would like. Because the pigment, I love loose pigments, because I feel like it's more concentrated and you can kind of get the color payoff that you're looking for. See, look at that. Like, compared to where we were before, just one little swipe of the NYX eyeshadow, and it's bringing this eyeshadow to life. Like, I'm in love. And you don't always have to use the most expensive products to get the best makeup looks. Cause girl, you know, y'all know I always will try to use the cheaper products first before I spend a whole bunch of money on some eyeshadow. So we got the silver in, and basically what we're just gonna do is add some black, because really the lips is the focal point of this makeup look. So we're gonna go in. We're going to go back in using the blending brush from Wet n Wild that still had that Makeup and Chill color on there. Then what we're going to do is we're going to start from the outer corner with the black, and we're just going to work our way in. I will say the black color is very pigmented, so I don't want to make like a judgment too soon. But it's seeming like matte shades are a little bit better than the shimmer shades so far, just based off me using them this one time though. So I try not to make a decision before I've had time to kind of work with the palette. But I will say this black color, which is Wanted, I didn't show you guys, but it's this one here. It's Wanted, and it's a very decent black shade. It's very hard to formulate a really black eyeshadow, at least I feel like, because sometimes it'll be a little patchy, and this one is really decent. Like I actually like it a lot. So we're just gonna keep playing with this palette because it was a little expensive, just a little bit. I think the palette retails for $56, and you do get a lot of stuff with the palette, so you can't get too mad. But it was one of my more expensive palettes, so I want to be able to get some use out of it, you know. So I feel like this look needs a little more dimension because yeah, you got the silver, yeah, we got the black, but we're gonna go in and try to spice it up a little bit more. And I'm not sure how I want to do it, but I think I'm gonna just go back in with that Frosted Yum color and bring it down my lid a little bit further because we got a lot of empty space going on. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to mix a little bit of Makeup and Chill and Wanted, the black shade, to kind of fill in this little area where you see a lot of skin from the smoky eye. We're going to do it on this side as well. And it also will help to kind of like blend all the colors together so you don't have like kind of make it a little more seamless, you know. So basically this is just a basic smoky eye, like nothing too fancy. So the last step in this eye look, because it's really quick today. Okay, so we're gonna go in with, well actually before we go in with this, what I'm gonna do is, the palette also came with this really nice glitter, and we're gonna use this glitter on the lips, but also I want to actually highlight the inner corners using this glitter. I don't know, but I love glitter in the inner corners. It's very scary, but at the same time, it comes out, if you do it right, it'll come out amazingly. So we're just going to go in with this small little e.l.f. brush that I like to use sometimes. Just really small. It'll fit right into that inner corner. And we're going to go in with the NYX glitter glue. Well, I think it's glitter primer. I don't know where I got glitter glue from. But we're just going to put a little bit right in that inner corner, right where you want to put that glitter. And then put some on the other side too. Just a little bit. Then open this magical pot of glitter without spilling it everywhere. Okay. And a good trick, at least for me, because I'm very clumsy when it comes to glitter, I always just use the remnants of glitter that's in the lid. Because there's always enough glitter in the lid to kind of work with. And just put that in. Ooh, this glitter is gorgeous. Like, the glitter just set the entire look off. Like, I was not expecting the glitter to be this nice. It's very finely milled as well. Okay, so we have the glitter in our inner corner. And I feel like I'm shining bright like a diamond, like Rihanna. Okay, so then we're going to go back and do what we were going to do before and get the Too Faced sketch marker and just create a little wing, you know, basic. And what's a wing without our handy dandy mirror? So we use the Too Faced sketch marker, and now I'm going to go over that using my favorite liquid eyeliner ever, which is the NYX matte liquid liner. And we're just going to go right over it to kind of make it a little more intense in black. Okay, so now we have our liquid eyeliner on. We're gonna go ahead, and I got these cute freaking lashes from, I think, are they Wet n Wild? These are some Wet n Wild lashes, and they're really cute and flirty, kind of like more Halloweenish. You know, I'm so excited for Halloween, so this kind of gets me a little bit closer. So these are the Wildly Wicked Mysterious lashes. So we're gonna put our lashes on and finish the rest of our face off camera. Then we're gonna come back for our lips, and I'm gonna give you my final rundowns, who got sent home, who I feel like is gonna win, etc, etc. So let's pop these suckers on and I'll be back. So guys, we're back. This is my finished foundation look. I'm using the new Hourglass Vanish, I think it's called, foundation stick in the shade Golden Almond. And I'm actually happy with the shade because I was nervous about it. But onto these lips. So Alyssa had these silver lips and they were incredible, like silver, like it kind of reminds me of like if you put like aluminum foil pieces on your lips. I don't know if that's a good representation, but since we not doing that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take, so Alyssa had these gorgeous silver metal lips for her makeup look. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take Midnight lip gloss from Bedrock Cosmetics as the base, and then we're gonna use the glitter that came in the Power of Makeup palette to create that silver look that we're going for. So we're just going to take the gloss to help that glitter stick. And if you guys want to purchase anything that I talk about in my video, just click the links down below. So now that we have the black base on, what we're going to do is we're going to take the glitter that's left over and the cap, and we're just going to use a small concealer brush to get that glitter to our lips. And this is the process that's going to take a minute. So take your time until you get that intensity that you like. Okay, so now we have the glitter on, and it's really hard to kind of talk or whatever with the glitter, but to clean it up, you can just get your concealer that's closest to your skin tone and an angle brush or a concealer brush to kind of clean up the edges to kind of give it that flawless lip look. So this is the finished makeup look. We got our glow going per usual. We got our futuristic lip going on. And I must say, I'm loving these lashes. I'm not sure if you guys are picking it up on camera, but that it's very avant-garde, you know. I feel like a drag queen right now. It's very wispy and they're long as all get out. And I love them. I can't wait to play around with more fun lashes and stuff during Halloween, which is coming closer and closer. So guys, I hope that you love this future of drag makeup inspired look from episode 3. Alyssa Edwards ended up, it was Alyssa Edwards and Detox as the top 2 queens this week, and they had to lip sync for their legacy. And the 2 bottom queens were Katia and Ginger Minj, which I feel like Ginger Minj has been floating each episode, like I had told you guys a few episodes back. And Katia got the worst reviews from the judges, so everybody felt like Katia should go home. But I felt like Katia still has something to show you guys. She's freaking hilarious, and I just love her. So of course I didn't want her to go home. So Alyssa Edwards snatched the lip sync, so she got to choose which queen went home, and thankfully she chose Ginger Minj, which Ginger Minj had pretty much of an attitude. She felt like Alyssa was targeting her, which I didn't think that was the case. She was like, I have so much to offer, I think she's gunning for me. Nah, not really, but what ifs. So I love my Alyssa Edwards inspired makeup look. I'm loving this futuristic glitter lip. I don't know where you would ever wear this to, but hey, if you want to go outside like this, girl, feel free. But I'm loving this completed look. I will say that I do like the Power of Makeup palette. I wish it was a little cheaper for like the shimmer shade that I tried today. So hopefully the other ones are a little better. We shall see. But overall, I'll give it a B minus, you know, not too bad. So I'm hoping that you guys loved my Power of Makeup tutorial mixed into my Drag Race inspired makeup look. I love you guys, and I just love you guys so much. Thank y'all for watching my channel. Thank you guys for supporting me. So make sure you guys hit that like button if you like my video, if you like my RuPaul Drag Race inspired makeup look. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see the next episode of my RuPaul Drag Race inspired makeup look. If you want to see any other things that I got going on. All the makeup beats will be in the description bar per usual. BedrockCosmetics.com is now up. I got some new products coming out for you guys. So if you want to get midnight on your lips, go ahead and click that link down below. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next one. But let's get on to what you want to see, what I'm excited to show you. Makeup. We bought some makeup. Okay, so first thing